The Vikings were a group of people who lived a long time ago, more than 1,000 years back, during the years 800 to 1100 AD. They came mainly from places that today we call Scandinavia, which includes countries like Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. Explorers and seafarers. The Vikings were excellent sailors and loved adventure. They built strong, fast ships called longboats that could travel great distances. These ships were amazing because they could sail on the open seas, and even go upstream in rivers because they had flat bottoms. This helped them explore new lands and trade with other countries far away. Raiders and warriors. But the Vikings weren't just explorers, they were also fierce warriors. People in other parts of Europe sometimes feared them because they would raid villages and towns, taking anything valuable they could find. This might sound scary, and it was for the people who lived at that time, but not everything about the Vikings was about fighting. Farmers and settlers. In their own countries, many Vikings were farmers. They grew crops like barley and rye, and they raised animals like cows, sheep, and goats. Some Vikings left their homeland to settle down in new places, like in parts of England, Ireland, and even as far as Greenland and parts of North America. Skilled craftsmen. Vikings were also skilled craftsmen and created beautiful items from wood, metal, and stone. They made everything from weapons and armor to tools and jewelry. These objects were not only useful but also artworks in their own right. Traders. Many Vikings were traders, and they traveled far and wide to buy and sell goods. They brought things like fur, wool, and amber from Scandinavia and traded these for things they couldn't make themselves or get at home, like silk, spices, and silver. Mythology and stories. The Vikings also had a rich mythology full of stories about gods like Odin and Thor. These tales explained natural events and told important lessons about bravery and honor. In summary, the Vikings were a fascinating people who explored, traded, farmed, made art, and fought bravely. They are an essential part of history, and their influence can still be seen in many places around the world today.